Hi, my name is Dr. Annie Andrews. I'm a pediatrician at the Children's Hospital in Charleston, and I'm also the Democratic nominee for the 1st Congressional District of South Carolina. This isn't my first time here. I have stood here to tell you that ivermectin is not a miracle cure, despite what you might have heard on Fox News. I have testified that as someone who has treated countless children with bullet holes, that gun violence is a public health crisis. And I am here again today to tell you that this bill is not consistent with established science, and this bill will kill women and turn doctors into criminals. But will you listen to me? Unlikely. Time after time, you deny science, you turn away expertise, all so that you can score political points and win your primaries. You consistently put political science over actual science. You should be ashamed. I should probably have started this testimony by thanking you for allowing me to speak, but that feels like an empty gesture, honestly. I am grateful to be here, but instead I will thank you for giving me the motivation to run for office, because the constant disregard for science I have heard in this body motivated me to run, so thank you. If you truly listen to your constituents, you'd find that the majority of South Carolinians support women's reproductive freedom and know that women are smart enough to make their own reproductive decisions. This issue is not black and white, not even close. There is so much gray here, gray that should be left up to women and their physicians to navigate. But you can simplify this down to black and white, because the vast majority of you will never experience the gray. Most of you will never be the one listening to an ultrasound for a heartbeat that won't come. You will never be the one waking up in the middle of the night in a pool of your own blood, rushing to the ER as your body gets sicker because it can't expel the fetus inside of you. You will never be the one to receive devastating news that your fetus will not survive outside of the uterus and then be expected to make an unthinkable choice. And you will certainly never be the physician forced to choose between providing evidence-based life-saving care or following the law. Today, women have poured their hearts out and shared their darkest and most painful moments in a desperate attempt to make you understand the impact of your actions. And you will still choose to strip them of their basic human dignity. You will ignore the will of the people, and you will ignore science again. You will ignore what you have heard today, and you will move forward with this extreme, draconian measure that has no place in a free society, because this is nothing more than a kangaroo court. I know, as well as you do, that the only reason some of you may hesitate briefly before you cast your vote on this bill is because you are worried about the November consequences of moving forward with this anti-science, anti-woman, deeply unpopular legislation, as you should be. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Andrews.
Up next will be Bridget Watson.